up, tubes? So, as alluded to in the last video, this video is going to be about Deez Knotz II, I guess. The new boat, the new vessel to the family. So, for the last, I was looking at past photos, videos, and records. Looks like we had Deez Knotz I. I thought it was 8 years, but it goes back to 2013. So apparently we've owned that boat for 10 years. So I was mistaken when my social media says it's been a great 8 years. It's been a great 10 years. And we have decided to upgrade a little bit. Came across a pretty smoking deal. We're going from 23 feet up to 31 feet. From the old Weekender to the Sundancer. My dream boat has always been a 340 SeaRay, kind of a early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s boat. Oh my God, this traffic is horrible. And this 310 SeaRay popped up 1998. Super clean. It's a 98. It shows it's a 98. But very great condition for a 98. Heading down to the boat today to actually kind of been tinkering on and off. That's my thing. I like to tinker. Tinkering on and off for the last week or so. I'm just cleaning it up. Changing all the halogen over to LED. Last night when I was down there, did about 10 bulbs. Had to order a couple more. I have 2 more fixtures in this thing that I was not able to change because I ran out of light bulbs. I thought 10 was going to do it. Apparently not. And I want to also install a plotter. We're going to leave all of the old electronics, except I took the radio off of Deez Knotz I. But I am leaving the chart plotter in there because I rebuilt that dash and it was kind of custom fit for that. And I took the old VHF radio out of this 98. I'm going to put that in Deez Knotz I because the VHF radio in Deez Knotz I was a new standard horizon with the DSE, MMSI, all the fun goodies, GPS. So that has already been installed in the new Deez Knotz II. But I do not have, it's got a depth finder on it, but I'm kind of nerdy. I like to see the bottom of the lake and the sonar and the clear view stuff that Garmin has. The technology's just come a long way. So I went this morning to go look at what I thought I knew I wanted. I wanted to get eyes on it first before I bought it online. And it was not what I thought it was. It was a lot smaller than I thought. I thought a 7-inch was going to be decent, but it's not, too small. So we're going to have to go with the Garmin Echo Map 93, either the SV or the SV or CV. Not sure which one yet. I don't need the side imaging. I mean, I'm not a huge fishing guy. I'm not in search and rescue. So just a regular clear view would work for me. So we'll keep you updated on that. So now we're headed down to the boat now. Over there. Let's go for a little tour. And here she is. So we have some new fender skirts we're going to put on. This is it. So everything looks a little blue because it's undercover. Here she is. Quite a bit bigger than the old Deez Knotz I. And the chart plotter that I was talking about, right there. So I thought I wanted a 7, definitely gonna need a 9. So my fingers from here to here, that's about 9 inches. So we'll fill that whole gap. This is the radio that I kept. Swapped boats. Old GX11 1700. Great. I think it's 1700, is it? Yeah, pretty sure it's a 1700. Our satellite radio. Maps. Flags. Sorry, I was doing a little cleaning, calking. And we get downstairs. So the LED lights. This is, right now we're running 12 volt LED. If I go AC power, I still have to change those out to LED. So the AC is still halogen. 12 volt is LED. Replace these lights in the aft berth. So that's the aft berth down there. Sorry, I didn't bring my other extended light. And right way back there, it's hard to see, but those are the only two lights I did not get to switch LED. So that's why we have more lights coming. And then all of these went over there, two up there, all LED. And the lights down below, those were already LED. So that's it in a nutshell. The microwave, stove, electric, gas, refrigerator, there's table. The old Deez Knotz, we would have to tear down the bed, remake the bed every night. I know, first world problems, right? So much room for activities. All kinds of room for activities. Calisthenics. Yes, I'm wearing shoes in here. That's a no-no. I know. It's my fucking boat. I can do what I want. So, this is the helm. We do have some canvas issues slightly. It's old. The canvas is going to need a little bit of work. We need to just let it sit out in the sun so we can stretch this out. It's been rolled up in a bag for God knows how long. Zippers on the side will need to be replaced. Other than that, it's a great boat. So the rest, just gonna be miscellaneous tinkering, dicking around. Maybe we'll go out on the boat. Maybe we won't. Oh, another thing, we do have blue. I don't know if you can see it. LED lights down there, so the floor does light up blue. Let's see, cockpit. So at night it does glow. There are lights under here as well. I don't know if you can see that. So I got the identical. Is going to replace the arch lights. So I did get that one. That one's replaced. I'll show you. Spoiler, whatever, arch. So that's blue. Unfortunately, went to replace this one. Dude who replaced halogen with LED fucking used the wrong type of screw and then broke the screw heads off in there. What an idiot. But I'm actually thinking about maybe keeping that because it will provide some just regular white light, but everything else might kind of go blue. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like tonight. And I did replace the top rows with LEDs. Just past experience with the old Deez Knotz I. I replaced them all with LEDs, but actually colored LEDs. Red. So much better to see at night. But these two, that one, and those two, I still have to replace. And then the electroluminescent light strip that's behind here is actually a 110 AC. That burnt out. Usually it's a transformer that burned out, but the transformer's so old we'll have to replace the transformer. But we go to SeaRayParts.com. You can actually replace factory but new and upgraded electroluminescent, or you just go to Amazon, all kinds of electroluminescents, and we can turn it from a 110 back to a 12 volt. But SeaRay-Parts.com, you can get everything factory stock OEM and actually fairly cheap. Yeah, gauges, I'm looking to replace that gauge because the look at things are just stacking up. That one's off a little bit, but $50 I can get a factory gauge, super cheap. Thought about replacing all these switches like I did with the Deez Knotz I with the backlit lettering, so I wouldn't have to do the electroluminescence. Prices are pretty similar, but I do have a whole rack of Carling switches, the Contra switches, Carling, different versions. I have a whole rack of those at the house, so we'll see. But this is officially Deez Knotz II. Oh, and the back. we have to replace the name. So the old name was the Glory Days. We'll do the whole juju ceremony, renaming a vessel. Did it with Deez Knotz I. Yeah, so we'll do it again. There's a nice looking rig. Oh, and here comes the first mite. What is it, about 50 degrees? I don't know. It's fucking colder than a well digger's asshole. This is gonna be good.
That is amazing. How cool.
Your wife is in a sweater jacket.
Jeremiah Johnson?
Yeah, it comes like that.
Oh. You just take it to go?
All right, somebody figure out how to get the ladder down before I jump.
But you got.
Maybe we'll get it tomorrow. It's good to know they do that.
They just started doing that. Yeah.
The boat is moving fast.
Yeah.
This boat?
Yeah.
Do it, cutie. You love to be cold.
Give him the old 1 foot motivation.
No, we're not gonna push him in.
You got it.
You didn't even jump.
Right.
The cork!
Yeah, Lars, you forgot the cork.
Oh my gosh! No, I thought you were gonna go pee out there.
You're red.
No, he's not. He's fine.
Oh, my balls! I think they disappeared.
Hello, isn't it?
So, apparently I do not have to replace the electroluminescence. It just has not been dark enough for me to recognize. Remember earlier I was talking about replacing the backlight switches. No, still works. The end result was the rheostat went bad. I moved this out of the equation, disabled it, and it still works. So all the electroluminescent still lights up. So that saves a project and money. Sweet. But I still have to replace the lower half of the gauges. But everything still lights up great. Perfect.
Yes. More, please.
Perfect.
A lot of room in here.
Mm-hmm. This model came with
forward.
What's that?
Look how much space is forward.
Well, this model came with an optional generator. So I think the generator went over here or over here.
What are these things in here for?
I'm not sure.